So I will very quickly go through my presentation to introduce the topic TCM brain theory from Eastern to Western. Yeah. In overall about TCM brain theory, as you know, in basic TCM theory, brain is only one of the extraordinary organs and very few discussed and practiced. Actually, if we go through our TCM classic, there were some statements in Huangdi Leijing already. Very few study on the physiology, pathology, pattern, etc. From 1980s, there are lots of progress and developing on the theory of clinical research on brain in China, particularly on acupuncture practice and research. The foundation of TCM brain theory was established from the book 2007 called TCM Brain Science. Yeah, very quickly we'll see. Originally in TCM, in Huangdi Leijing time, there are already the arguments about the brain, such as Huangdi asked, I've heard different comments from different physicians. Some take the brain as a zang organ, some take it as a fu. Yeah. Also, there are lots of other statements in Huangdi Leijing time in the TCM. And from the TCM brain theory, and they call the brain is the sea of marrow. It transfers. The upper part is the upper joint, upper region at the top of the scale, and the below Fengfu 216. So 216 is the channel of Du-mai go inside of the brain. So as you know, for the classic 12 zangfu organs have its affiliate channels and transfer the qi and blood, collect the zangfu, associate the external with internal, as well as at the part and lower. But what about the brain? After lots of research in China, in myself as well, we believe the governor vessel or Du-mai is the channel of brain. The function of the brain we can summarize as to dominate the life, such as the consciousness, to operate the physical activities, including vision, hearing, all factors, taste, sound, and also the brain to govern the mental activities, including memory, sleep, intelligence as well. So far, unfortunately, there is no any textbook systematically explained the pattern of brain. So during my research, I summarized the commonly clinical patterns of brain and its possible symptoms. But of course, they are still very early stage. They are undeveloping. In the last about 15 years after my study of the TCM acupuncture brain from my PhD, I published some papers. And also recently, in the last 10 years, I published several papers in English journals to introduce the TCM brain theory. The most importantly, recently, last year, I published a book, some colleagues realized, the book we call the Acupuncture for Brain, treatment of neurological and psychological disorders. This book systematically introduced the acupuncture TCM brain theory, including the theory, techniques, and the treatment of brain disorders. If we say the TCM brain disorders, including the theories and the techniques of brain, unique acupuncture techniques for brain conditions, including scalp acupuncture, Dao-qi technique, and awake brain and open orificals. All this very, very briefly give you an idea about the scalp acupuncture. We use the same terminology with the neurological theory, which is very, very common language in the Western countries, for not only for Western academics, but also Western people. They are easy to understand, such as we say, if we say someone suffering from mental problem, we use the spirit emotion area. Someone suffering from the speech problem, we use the for speech area, etc. This is commonly understanding. And also, for the scalp acupuncture meditations, they are very, very unique as well. So, and also we know the brain related diseases, including neurological diseases, mental illness, and other brain related diseases as well. So all these theories, all these techniques will be introduced in our courses in LACA, London Academy of Chinese Medicine. So you are more than welcome to join our course to deeply understanding the TCM brain theory and its techniques. Okay, that's all. A very briefly introduction about the brain theory. Dr. Liu Dongye, let's move on for the questions now.